Welcome to Shimba channel. I'm a Japanese native speaker and a beginning English learner. Today, let's explore Japan's fascinating train system from various angles, from a general overview to its unique characteristics. In Japan, trains are a huge part of the transportation system in many areas. Especially in cities, you can honestly get through your daily life just fine without a car, relying almost entirely on the trains. The Kansai region, which includes big cities like Osaka, Kyoto, and Kobe, has a well-developed train network. But I even sometimes feel like I'm looking at the puzzle when I try to figure out Tokyo train map. Now, if you go out to the countryside, it's a completely different story. Trains are often rare, or if they do run, you might only see one every few hours. In those areas, having a car is absolutely essential. Japan's railways are run by various companies. In less populated rural areas where it's not very profitable, train lines tend to shrink. But in the cities, you'd find a lot of different railway companies, each operating multiple lines. Some, like JR, are nationwide, while others are really focused on specific regions. This huge variety is definitely what makes urban train maps and all the different train types so confusing. For instance, just thinking about the different train types across companies. From what I can remember, you have local, special rapid, direct rapid, new rapid, express, semi-express, special semi-express, and limited express. Each one has very specific rules about which station it stops at. If you are taking a train for the first time, seriously, don't just hop on without checking. You might end up on a train that's completely through your destination. So, always be careful. Beyond the regular trains, there is also the famous Shinkansen or bullet train, operated by JR. Most of you probably already know about it, as it's quite well known. It connects all the major cities, and you can travel incredibly fast. For example, the trip between Osaka and Tokyo only takes about 2 to 3 hours. Unlike flying, there are no complicated boarding procedures, and the stations are sometimes conveniently located right in the city centers. This makes it a really popular and easy option that lots of Japanese people use. And it's not just the Shinkansen, many other railway companies also offer special, unique train cars. Some boast luxurious interiors, while others are even designed for overnight stays. These are so unique that even many Japanese people ride them just for the experience or as part of a trip. Getting reservations can be tough, but if you are curious, it's definitely worth looking into. We've covered a general overview of Japan's railways. Now, let's dive into their distinct characteristics. The first thing to talk about is their incredible punctuality. Honestly, living in Japan, it almost feels normal. But it's definitely one of the most famous traits of Japan's trains. If there are no issues, trains typically arrive within less than a minute of their scheduled time, which is super helpful for passengers. And if there's even a slight delay of just a few minutes, electronic board and announcement will tell you exactly how long the train is behind the schedule. That really helps you avoid missing your train or getting on the wrong one. However, this very punctuality can sometimes be double-edged sword. When delays do occur, passengers often get super frustrated, and you will see this even more during peak hours. Another well-known characteristic might be the extreme congestion during commuting hours. In Japan, many companies and schools start around the same in the morning. This means station concourses, platforms, and train cars become incredibly crowded with commuters and students during these periods. The overcrowding is genuinely intense. People just keep piling into cars that already seem beyond capacity. If you are not careful, you will find yourself pushed farther and farther away from the train doors. Because of this, if you don't figure out where to stand on the train based on your destination, you might literally be unable to get off at your desired destination. In fact, when I was a student and first rode a commuter train, I actually couldn't get off at my stop. And trust me, the situation inside the train is just as wild. People are so densely packed that you can stand upright without even trying to balance yourself. Given these conditions, it's not uncommon for people to feel unwell inside the train, and little troubles on platforms can easily happen. If these incidents cause further delays, the congestion can get even worse. Even though train runs very frequently during these hours, the sheer number of people is extraordinary. So delaying or moving your commute just a few trains usually only makes the congestion slightly better. For the most part, it stays pretty much the same. These situations primarily happen in urban areas. So, for international travelers heading to cities like Tokyo and Osaka, I strongly recommend avoiding trains during weekday mornings, typically between 7 and 9 a.m. Personally, I also prefer not to ride trains during rush hour if it's at all possible. I often wonder if there's any way to make this situation better. Besides these peak times, trains can also get relatively crowded during other periods. While not as extreme as the morning rush, trains during weekday evening rush hour, and on Saturday and Sunday mornings and evenings, often get pretty busy with people heading home. It might be wise to avoid these times as well. You'll find that most stations in Japan have automatic ticket gates. While many rural stations don't have them, in cities, you almost always need to pass through these gates to get onto and off the platforms. Automatic ticket gates are basically convenient, but at really busy stations, they can cause a lot of congestion at the entrance. Plus, they can sometimes make transferring between trains pretty confusing. For example, when you are switching to a different line, or going from local trains to Shinkansen, it can be tricky to figure out the right order inside your ticket. So in this video, we've explored an overview and the unique characteristics of Japanese trains. There were a lot of distinct features on there. Are they common in your country too, or are they unique to Japan? I use trains a lot myself because they're so handy, and in Japan, trains are truly indispensable to people's daily lives. With so many users, there are also some unique manners to consider, but I'll save that topic for another video. Thank you for watching my video today. I hope you find the information helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Your feedback is invaluable as I continue to create content. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Goodbye.